welcome to all of you joining us from around the world. November 22nd is Global Peaceful Day, and it also marks the birthday of the late founder Masahisa Goi, who authored the universal message and prayer and invocation, "May peace prevail on earth." If he was with us today, he would be turning 105 years old. So happy birthday, Masahisa Goi, and infinite gratitude to you for showing us a way to uplift and awaken hearts everywhere with such simple yet profound words that express the common wish of humanity for peace, harmony, love, and compassion to prevail on earth. Peacefuls carry the message, "May peace prevail on earth," in the languages of the world. They are now recognized as monuments dedicated to peace, the most recognized, I would think, dedicated to peace on earth, transcending all differences of race, religion, and creed, and really brings us together as one. That was the vision of Masahisa Goi, to uplift unity consciousness and to ignite that spark of oneness and peace that rests within all of our hearts. Peacefuls also remind us of our planetary mission as peacemakers and peace builders on this beautiful planet Earth. So before I go any further, I'd like to introduce you to two very special people who have made this program possible today. Becky, can you please join me with Kumiko? Please spotlight yourself with Kumiko. There you go. Hello, Becky. And where is Kumiko? Is she able to join us, or? Oh, there she is. So, this is Becky Suzik from Joyful Productions, and she is our tech angel extraordinaire who makes all of this online production possible for us. So thank you so much, Becky. So grateful to you. And we have Kumiko Zushi, who is joining us from Japan, and she has offered to be our simultaneous interpreter from English to Japanese for all of our hundreds of Japanese listeners who are tuning into this program. So thank you so much, Kumiko, for your offering of interpretation. Thank you so much. So we begin the program today with greetings from Hiro and Masami Sayonji, President and Chairperson of May Peace Prevail on Earth International. Masami Sayonji is daughter of the late Masahisa Goi, and together with their three daughters, Maki, Yuka, and Rika, the Sayonjis are dedicated to carrying this message of peace out to the world. So please welcome Hiro and Masami Sayonji for an opening message, followed by origin story of Masahisa Goi to celebrate his birthday today.
Hello, I am Masami Sayonji, Chairperson of May Peace Prevail on Earth International. Today, I am happy to celebrate Global Peaceful Day and birthday of my father, late Masahisa Goi, who started the universal prayer and message May peace prevail on earth. We hope you enjoy the program with us today.
Congratulations on the inauguration of Global Peaceful Day. I'm president of May Peace Prevail on Earth International Hero Sayonji. Peaceful projects started nearly a half century ago in Japan to spread this universal prayer and message, May Peace Prevail on Earth. And so far, 250,000 peace poles have been planted in every language all over the world, which is amazing because it was started just in a small scale, one by one, but gradually the number of supporters have increased, so that we are very grateful to all the supporters and peace-loving friends who join to this peaceful project. And we'd like to increase the number of peace poles to plant all over the world, which radiate peace vibration to create a harmonious and peaceful world soon. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
May peace prevail on earth. These simple yet powerful words have been embraced by millions of people from every continent, tradition, and background. Its gentle, all-inclusive message has the capacity to unite and uplift hearts and spirits. They are inscribed on peace poles in the languages of the world and have been dedicated by global citizens everywhere. When you saw your first peace pole, you may have wondered, what is this? Where did this come from and who started it? It all began in the Asakusa district of Tokyo, where Masahisa Goi, often called Goi-sensei, was born in 1916. He grew up to be a mystic, a visionary, a spiritual teacher, and a great lover of literature and the arts. He was a prolific writer of books and left behind thousands of written articles. But most importantly, he is known for authoring the universal message, invocation, and prayer, May peace prevail on earth. Goi-sensei was 28 when the atomic bomb fell on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The devastation of World War II was a pivotal moment that shaped his lifelong mission as a peacemaker. Soon after the surrender of Japan, Goi-sensei immersed himself in spiritual studies and healing work. After years of rigorous training, at age 33, he reached the so-called enlightened state of being. In that moment of divine communion, he received the words and prayer, May peace prevail on earth. He soon came to realize that Japan has a mission to send a strong message of peace out to the world as the sole survivor of the atomic bomb. People naturally came to gravitate around Goi-sensei to receive spiritual counseling and guidance. There was much suffering and poverty in post-war Japan, and his loving presence brought great comfort to the hearts and minds of many who gathered around him. Goi-sensei assisted the hungry and healed the destitute with great compassion. But his ultimate teaching was to ask everyone to immerse themselves wholeheartedly in the daily recitation of the peace prayer, May peace prevail on earth. He encouraged the cultivation of universal love and the oneness of humanity. he taught that the recitation of May Peace Prevail on Earth would foster personal as well as planetary peace, leading to the simultaneous awakening of the individual self, as well as the conscious awakening of humanity. Goi-sensei taught that our words, thoughts, and actions create an energy field strong enough to influence the destiny of humanity. He also reminded us that it was time for planet Earth to enter her next evolutionary cycle, and that when the words "May peace prevail on earth" are spoken, a resonant frequency of salvation is released, transforming Earth to a great harmonious light vibration. The practice of Toitsu, unity and oneness, was unique to Goi-sensei. It was a form of meditation and training to connect with one's true self and a way of cleansing and healing disharmonious thought forms of ancestors, individuals, and humankind alike. Seven years prior to his passing, in August of 1980, Goi-sensei entered a meditative state of perpetual prayer in his home. His legacy and teachings have been passed down to his adopted daughter, Masami Saionji, who is now chairperson of Byakko Shinko Kai at the Fuji Sanctuary. She also serves as chairperson of May Peace Prevail on Earth International and the Goi Peace Foundation of Japan. Since its founding 7 decades ago, the universal message, "May peace prevail on earth," still travels the world over and has touched the hearts of millions of people. Long after the peace bowls are planted, they continue to hold a silent resonance and vigil for peace. Peace bowls are now the most recognized monument dedicated to peace on earth, carrying the universal message of peace, harmony, and compassion. 世界人類が平和でありますように。May peace prevail on earth.
May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth.
Hello from the Goi Peace Foundation. We are delighted to join you from Tokyo in celebrating the Global Peace Bowl Day.
Like our sister organization, May Peace Prevail on Earth International, the Goi Peace Foundation was founded on the peace vision of late Masahisa Goi, who dedicated his life to peace and humanity.
We believe that peace begins in the hearts and minds of each individual. Peace Bowl is a reminder of that inner peace in each of us.
It's auspicious that the Global Peace Bowl Day also marks Mr. Goi's birthday, so we would like to celebrate the occasion with the birthday cake. Happy birthday to Mr. Goi and happy Global Peace Bowl Day. Let's say together, May peace prevail on earth!
May peace prevail on earth.
Iatsuma upele file mu ile lalo langi.
Que a paz prevaleça no mundo.
May peace prevail on
earth. We don't want any violence. May peace prevail on earth.
May their wish be your wish. November 22 is the Peaceful Day. I congratulate all of our friends who have initiated this, our great Japanese spiritual couple, Mr. and Mrs. Sayonji, Fumi, Masami, everybody who has been involved with this. It's a great idea, and it's something that I treasure. I have a peace pole outside the house, in nature. I love to think about it. I love to look at it. It has 4 sides, 4 different languages. My native language, my wife's native language, as well as Italian, where we live, and English is the language where we communicate. These are just parts of sides of a very large pole, which has a myriad sides, myriad languages, myriad cultures. It reminds you that we are part of that whole pole, the pole which points toward the sky and is in the midst of nature, and it has sides that tell you, may peace prevail on earth. May peace indeed prevail on earth on the 22nd of November and every day in the coming year and in all the years that come.
Hello, I'm Jude Caravan. I'm delighted to offer my wholehearted congratulations for 40 wonderful years of the great work of raising peace poles in every nation on earth. And whilst conflict's an outcome of the world's appearance of separation, peace is a fundamental and natural outcome of its true reality of unity expressed in diversity. Peace poles around the world remind us and re-heart us of this hope in action, the love in action of this truth, and stand as testaments at this pivotal time when we're waking to remember that we're inseparable. May peace prevail.
Hi, I'm Roger Nelson. I'm the director of the Global Consciousness Project, which has for 20 years been gathering evidence of what Teilhard de Chardin 75 years ago called a noosphere, a sheath of intelligence for the planet. What Teilhard didn't know is that there would be the Goi Peace Foundation now planting peace poles all around the earth. These manifest the need that we have to work together to become, as Teilhard suggested, this planetary protector. There are something on the order of 250,000 of these poles planted in communities all around the earth. Each one has, in multiple language, this simple but extremely valuable and important message: may peace prevail on earth. Thank you.
Hi, dear friends, cultural creatives and seekers everywhere. Bruce Lipton here, author of the best-selling books, The Biology of Belief and Spontaneous Evolution. Well, I am honored to join with the May Peace Prevail on Earth International and Goi Peace Foundation, honoring of what is called Global Peace Pole Day. Well, most important insight about this is if you're just following the news or surfing the web or even looking out your window, you'll know that the planet has experienced chaos of every version: social, political, economic, religious, racial, and even weather chaos. All of this points to the fact that humans are precipitating the sixth mass extinction, which includes us. How do we get out of it? Quantum physics, the most valid science on the planet, recognizes a very simple fact: consciousness is creating our life experiences. So Global Peace Pole Day is a recognition of a consciousness that collectively together the people of all faiths and cultures around the world can unite into one global heart and mind and have a consciousness of heaven on earth. And the Global Peace Pole is an icon of that heaven on earth experience. And so when we see it and participate with it, our consciousness starts to manifest a new world. And according to the most valid science on the planet, quantum physics, this is exactly what we have to do to create a future that we can thrive into. So, Global Peace Pole Day, Thank you very much. Your vision is a vision of heaven on earth, and I want to be there with you. Thank you.
Peace Mountain, Košice, Slovakia. Some people hiked, while others ventured up the 1,246 meter high mountain in electronic lifts to the peak of Koziszowska Hola in Košice, Slovakia, to witness the dedication of 49 peace poles placed atop the Peace Mountain peak. The 49 peace poles were dedicated by each of the 49 representatives who gathered from around Slovakia, including mayors from 6 cities, the ambassador of the Czech Republic, the director of the State Philharmonic, and many school principals and children. The dedication of Peace Mountain ended with the voices of children and adults singing, "May peace prevail on earth, may peace be in Slovakia."
The world's tallest peace pole known to date stands 52 feet tall and is located in Peace Park in the town of Janesville, Wisconsin. The next tallest peace pole stands 30 feet tall and was dedicated in Pashantadan, a spiritual center in India.
McDonald's Peace Pole, Belgrade, Serbia. A peace pole was dedicated at McDonald's in Belgrade's Rakovica Square by a group of Peace Ride cyclists travelling from Norway to the Athens Olympics. At the dedication, a representative of McDonald's International said, "May peace prevail on earth is a simple idea that can link all our hearts and bring new energy into our everyday activities." We hope that soon the peace pole symbol will be at least as familiar as our golden arches are.
A friendship bus leaves from this site in Kashmir region of Pakistan to the Kashmir region of Srinagar, India. Father Channon of Pakistan, who organized the Peace Pole dedication ceremony, wrote, "At the planting of the Peace Pole ceremony, I told participants that we love peace and we are not in favor of war, and that we want to promote peace and harmony around the world, in our hearts and in our home. It was so good to see that our message, may peace prevail on earth, reach millions of people, as this event was given coverage by the international television stations and radio as well."
A peace pole path lined with 84 peace poles honoring the countries that participated in the 2002 Winter Olympics were installed at the city and county building in Salt Lake City. The ribbon-cutting ceremony was officiated by the mayor. The peace poles were placed to create a pathway for the opening ceremony, in which the Olympic torch was carried through. The peace poles stood vigil throughout the Olympics, during which time over 40,000 guests passed through to enjoy the multicultural downtown festivities. After the Olympics, the peace poles found a permanent home in the International Peace Gardens in Jordan Park.
Downtown Birmingham, Michigan, United States of America. Mark Lindy, a local podiatrist from Birmingham, Michigan, presented a peace pole to the City Commission. He raised the money for the peace pole by standing on street corners of downtown Birmingham, collecting quarters the day after Thanksgiving. He said, "I could have bought the peace pole myself, but I asked specifically for quarters because I knew it would be more meaningful if I could present the peace pole on behalf of the 400 people who had contributed those quarters."
Union Square, after September the 11th, 2001. Immediately after the tragedy of 9/11, the people of New York City flocked to Union Square to create a memorial to those who lost their lives and for the families left grieving. Amidst the ocean of candles, flowers, and messages, a peace pole was placed in the center of this makeshift outdoor shrine, sending waves of healing and love to all.
Our peace pole stands at the bridge over River Kwai. The bridge was built during World War II as part of the Thailand-Burma Railroad. More than 90,000 prisoners of war died during construction of this 260 miles long railroad, which was built in just 16 months. May peace be in Thailand. May peace prevail on earth.
Robben Island, South Africa. This moving peace pole dedication took place during the 1999 Parliament of the World's Religions in Cape Town, South Africa. Representatives of many religions from the world over arrived at sunrise to heal the energy of the prison that had held Nelson Mandela for 18 years. They listened to the stories of the prisoners and the songs of the township children, and then raising the flags of all nations together as one, they all blessed the peace pole with the prayer, "May peace prevail on earth." 1999.
In the heart of Washington, D.C., the United States Department of Defense is located in a building called the Pentagon. Also located in the Pentagon is a chapel and prayer room. In an intimate ceremony, a peace pole was dedicated in the Pentagon prayer room and was blessed by Chaplain Henry Haynes, followed by a concert organized by the Masters Group in Washington, D.C. In the presence of the peace flame, the close of many colors, and more blessings from the United Religions Initiative, everyone sang "May Peace Prevail on Earth" to close the memorable occasion.
Peter Talbot, a peace pole enthusiast, built himself a solar-operating mobile peace pole bicycle, which he traveled with down the coast of California. He explains the technology in his own words by saying, "The illuminated peace pole, appropriate technology mobile display. It functions totally on solar energy. By night, the peace pole is illuminated from the hollow interior, allowing the words, 'May peace prevail on earth,' to shine on brightly in all four directions."
United States Vietnam veterans in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. A remarkable peace walk was organized by Vietnam Friends and International Peace Works Incorporated, which took place from Hanoi to Saigon and included a group of U.S. Vietnam veterans of war. A total of 4 peace poles were planted during this peace walk. The first was planted at China Beach, where the Marines landed, followed by a very emotional dedication at Lai Key Grammar School in a town where one participant was stationed as a combat infantryman during the war. Another peace pole was dedicated in front of the Friendship Clinic in Vung Tau, and the most significant peace pole was planted in front of the former U.S. Embassy in Ho Chi Minh City, formerly Saigon. One participant recounted, "We planted the peace pole and held a simple ceremony, saying we had come back in peace and friendship. A huge crowd of Vietnamese joined in with us and in solidarity, as we all burned incense for the war dead on both sides, and we read statements and poetry."
Hello again, everyone. What a perfect way it was to start our program, listening to the heartfelt messages of friends and supporters from around the world. We are truly grateful to each and every one of our Peace Pole ambassadors for loving Peace Poles, and especially for understanding the deep significance that they hold as they uplift and raise unity consciousness for all of us on Earth. So many of you may remember that last year we launched the virtual Peace Pole map during our first annual Global Peace Pole Day. And I hope many of you have gone and registered your Peace Pole on that map. It keeps growing. And I'm so thrilled today to have Bob Marshall, Noel Marshall and Bob Warner as our guest to talk to us and introduce us to the virtual Peace Pole map. Bob and Nicole are called Light Partners, and they host the weekly Co-Creators Convergence, a beautiful program highlighting many peace builders and peace workers from around the world on Facebook weekly program. So thank you so much for being with us, Noel and Bob, and take us on a journey and talk about, please introduce us to the virtual Peace Pole map.
It'll be our great delight because we were so excited that this got activated, and we have planned over, I think about 7 different Peace Poles. But Bob, why don't you walk us through first how to find your Peace Pole? If some of you out there, I understand there's over 1,000 or 1,500 that are already planted around the world. And then secondly, we're going to plant a Peace Pole, our most recent one that we planted at our beloved Casa Esther in Armour, Wisconsin.
Can do. So we're going to screen share and show you how simple this is. The worldpeace.org. On the very front page, if you scroll down, you will find this, the Peace Pole Project. Here, there's the top of it up there, and then you scroll down, and there's the Peace Pole Project with all the physical and virtual peace poles that have been planted all over the world. And if you have used a mouse, this is going to be so easy for you. Look at this. We can look all over the world just by grabbing the globe and spinning the globe to wherever we want to find a peace pole. They're in all the continents. We're going to hear from all the different continents later this evening. Isn't this amazing? As Noel said, there have been over 1,000 that have been put onto this map. And I invite you, when you find one or plant one, to make sure that you put it on this global peace pole map. So we're going to zoom in and see how easy it is just to find one. So up here it says find a peace pole. You can click that button and type in addresses or a state or a country, or you can just go to the map by expanding the map, expanding the map, expanding the map. And we're going to show you one here that we planted a couple of years ago. We are in Houston, Texas area right there, just above Houston, Texas, at the White Eagle Lodge. And when we click on that, you'll see that the information for it comes up in this left-hand column. And it'll be highlighted over here, or should be. So let's do this. Double click on it here. Let me get closer. Right there we are. And it shows White Eagle Lodge in Montgomery, Texas. You can click on more information. There's a picture of Noel and I the day that we planted this peace pole. You can enlarge that picture, and there's the beautiful Temple of the Rose behind us. And there's information there about both the location and how to get more information about it, as well as a story. This peace pole was planted in support of the mission of the White Eagle Lodge, which is the purpose of universal love, and also to honor our dear dog guide Boomer, who is also planted there. So that's how easy it is to find a peace pole on the globe. Again, we invite you to, if you spot a peace pole, or if you're planting one, to make sure that you put it on the map. Now let's talk about how—
Well, wait a second, Bob, before you go there, that's when we planted a physical peace pole, but you can also plant virtual peace poles. So where there's like cities in conflict, as I know our dear Kenosha, Wisconsin, I would plant a virtual peace pole over Kenosha, Wisconsin, because I just want to have a visualization of sending them peace. But I know you have something else for us planned, but I wanted to let you know that even though you don't have a physical peace pole, we have a little tabletop peace pole here. Unfortunately, our dog kind of chewed a little bit, so it's very delicious, we found out. But that's another way. So Bob, where are we going?
Yeah, there's in a different color here in Columbia, Missouri. This is a virtual peace pole that was planted by someone to honor their parents. So now we want to show you how easy it is to put your pole on the map. You go to Add a Peace Pole tab up here at the top. I've already pre-filled this to save a little bit of time, and you can see how easy it is to do this. You just scroll down, you do some check marks, you fill in some blanks. Is this one a virtual or physical? It's physical. It's a public place or a private residence, like in our front yard. This is public place. This is a nonprofit organization where it was planted, and that location is the Casa Esther Catholic Worker House. You fill in the organization's website. I'll be the contact person. I will put the email address for contact. And if I'd like to have May Peace Prevail on Earth continue to send me information, which of course I do, I would check this checkbox right here. I simply typed in the address right here of where Casa Esther is in Omro, Wisconsin. The map popped up right there on the corner of Webster and River Road. And then I inserted a photo by just clicking and dragging off of my computer an image.
And we'll show you that once we finish.
And then the story of this peace pole. Casa Esther was established in 2008 to serve the needs of the immigrant community in Omro, Wisconsin. And they support the community's spiritual needs as well as teaching music, art, and as needed, basic living situation needs. So then we scroll down just a little bit further. We're almost there. What is the title that will be on this scroll over here on the left? That's Casa Esther Catholic Working House.
And one little mention there is that there is a number of 25 characters. So we couldn't write out Catholic Worker House. So that's what that CWH stands for.
There's a limit to the box there with the story and a limit to this on the title. And that is it. We are done. I'm going to hit submit. And another peace pole that was planted back first part of August is now on the global peace pole map.
Oh, that was wonderful, Bob and Noel. My goodness, I hope everyone got excited by your presentation and they want to go and help us grow our peace pole map. It's so easy, as you say, and we really encourage all of you to go, especially if you have a peace pole, and upload your stories. And also, if you can go, like Bob and Noel said, you can plant a virtual peace pole anywhere in the world you want, where you want to send the message of peace. That is so amazing, isn't it?
I planted mine at the White House.
Did you?
So I have a challenge. I think that next year, 2022, when we have this on November 22nd, 2022, we should have at least 2,222 peace poles planted. What do you think?
I hope so. That's a great goal, and maybe we can surpass that. So come on, everyone watching this program, come and join us. You don't have to have a real peace pole. You can plant your virtual peace pole and invite others to do the same. You know how powerful our thoughts are, even if it's through the screen. The internet is powerful. So,
thank you. Thank you for me.
Thank you, Noel and Bob.
Looking forward
Infinite gratitude. So that was Noel and Bob, co-creators Convergence, and our dear friends, Light Partners. Thank you so much. So we're ready to continue the program now. And we're ready now to travel from continent to continent, honoring our many peace pole ambassadors. So, Becky, let us begin.
I'm Gail White from the USA, wishing you a happy global Peace Pole Day.
I'm Lola from Spain, wishing all of you a happy global Peace Pole Day. Infinita paz y alegría. La paz prevalece en la tierra.
I'm Gianfranco from Italy, Geminiaga. Happy Peace Pole Day for everybody. Enjoy your life today and every day.
I am Andrea from Argentina. Infinite blessings on Peace Pole Day. We are one big family.
I am Sonoko, Japanese, living in Italy. I wish all of you happy Global Peace Pole Day.
I am Daniela from Signora, Lugano, Switzerland. Happy Peace Pole Day.
I'm Tom Tenniswood. I live in the island state of Tasmania, part of Australia. We wish you all a happy Peace Pole Day.
Hello, I'm Diane Venaria in the United States of America. Happy Global Peace Pole Day.
Hi everyone, I'm Lydia Howe from Chicago, Illinois in the United States of America. Happy Global Peace Pole Day.
Hi everyone, I'm Richard Roski from Chicago in the United States of America. Happy Global Peace Pole Day. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sylvia. I live in Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark. Infinite blessings to all of you on the Global Peace Pole Day.
My name is Mark. I'm from Birmingham in England. I'm originally Portuguese. Infinite blessings on Global Peace Pole Day.
Hello, I'm Jenny Funston from Geelong in Australia. Infinite blessings on Global Peace Pole Day.
Che la pace regni sulla terra. My name is Rita Roberto. I live in Grosseto, Italy. Infinite happiness and infinite blessing.
Hi, I'm Jennifer in Chicago, wishing you a happy Global Peace Pole Day.
May peace prevail on earth.
Raise your banners to the sky. May peace prevail on earth. Let these glorious words arise. May peace prevail on earth. Let it rain down upon us. Let it herald each new birth. Let it open the doors we've been waiting for. May peace prevail on earth. Place the peace poles in the ground. May peace prevail on earth. In every city and every town, may peace prevail on earth. Let it rain down upon us. Let it herald each new birth. Let it open the doors we've been waiting for. May peace prevail on earth.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Gus.
Oh, hello there.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so good. It's so nice to see you.
Go on. No,
Oh,
really,
I know.
I don't mind.
Wow, you must have known I'm hanging out here by our school's peace pole. We're getting ready for our peace pole celebration. Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see the peace pole right there. It says prevail on earth.
Yeah, may peace prevail on earth. Gus, it says it in a whole bunch of languages. It says it in Spanish, even says it in Braille, in sign language for other friends so that they can know our school is a peaceful place. Isn't it cool?
Hi, my name is Dina Gregory, and I'm here with La Befana at the Sweetwater Cultural Center, and she is so excited to have found another peace pole, and she's going to read it to us. May peace prevail on earth. I would like to thank the May Peace Prevail on Earth International for this beautiful project you do. So many peace poles in the world. Imagine all these peace poles, all these magic cookies. I think between cookies and poles and people and puppets, we might create the peace on earth.
Peace, may peace prevail on earth. 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 May peace prevail.
Hello, I'm Caroline Uchima and I'm talking to you from Scotland. Just behind me you can see our peace pole henge, and today I'm going to invite you into the henge to have a little walk around. So henge means circle, and there are many henges around the world, sacred henges, perhaps the most famous of all being Stonehenge. Our Neolithic ancestors 5,000 years ago performed many sacred rituals in these henges, connecting with the universal source, connecting with their own divine self. And this is the modern version of the henge, the peace pole henge. So in our peace pole henge we have the 193 countries represented in the United Nations, and when we walk clockwise round the henge we see the message "May peace prevail on earth" repeated over and over again on the peace pole for each country. When we walk anti-clockwise we can see the message "May peace prevail on earth" in all the scripts and languages of each country. We have held ceremonies in the peace pole henge every year since its creation. I like to think that the energy from this peace pole henge is contributing to creating a future of peace for humanity. The power of thoughts, words and actions spreading around the world and linking with all the peacemakers to visualize and actualize peaceful, vibrant well-being of all life on the planet. So at the heart of our peace pole henge is our central peace pole, "May peace be in our homes and communities." And this is Uma. He's the Allenton peace pole maker, and while Uma's making the peace pole he likes to play beautiful music to accompany the peace pole as it makes its way out into its mission in the world.
Hi, my name is Carlos Palma. I am from Uruguay, living in Portugal.
I am the General Coordinator of Living Peace International, a project of peace education that today involves more than 1 million students all around the world. When I received this beautiful peace poll, I was living in Cairo. And maybe because I have spent more than 30 years in countries in war in Middle East, that when I read this sentence, it was like a fresh glass of water in the middle of the desert. Since that moment, this peace poll was always with me. And it's the first thing that I put in my suitcase when I prepare to travel somewhere around the world. It's like this peace poll tells me or reminds me that if I want peace prevail on earth, I have first to make peace prevail in my heart. And this is possible only if I love. If I really look at the others without any differences, ready to give my life to the one who is close to me. Only in this way I can make peace prevail in my heart and through my life to make a contribution to make peace prevail on earth.
May peace prevail on earth. Que la paix règne sur la terre. Bonjour, my name is Nicole Bérangère-Crécieux. I live in France. I've been connected with May Peace Prevail on Earth for many, many years now. And the peace poll that is sitting in my garden under the oak tree is one that I brought back from Japan, where I lived for many, many years as well. My first encounter with a peace poll goes back to 1986. The message of peace, may peace prevail on earth, that it carries, went straight to my heart. It resonated deeply in words I cannot quite say. It has been a guiding principle ever since. Peace poll and their messages of peace in various languages are messengers of the peace we all seek to renew with. It is gentle, asking nothing, never judging. It vibrates its energy through the words, may peace prevail on earth, in every language, that everyone can hear and resonate with. The peace poll is part of a huge network of peaceful vibrations. They are often called the acupuncture points of the earth. And I can imagine the many thousands of people who have dedicated peace poll in the world, who came around in joy, celebrating a call for peace, as one voice. Que la paix règne sur la terre. May peace prevail on earth.
Hello, dear friend, the peace-seeking. My name is Mazal, and I am from Israel. I am a Jewish. I started as an Arabic teacher and I really like the language from my high school. And I was also a principal of high school. At the beginning of my teaching, we made contact with Arab schools in Israel and created meetings between Arabic and Jewish students. Nowadays, I am a couple, family therapist, and parent facilitator. All my life, I have aspired to make peace between people. I love every human being. If we just act less guided by our ego and power, we will achieve amazing results in the whole world. I believe that the seeds of peace should be planted when the children are young, in order to remove as possible of the negative stereotypes. For me, the meaning of the peace pole is to remind me daily what my purpose in this world is. The goal is to do as much as I can to conquer people's hearts and to pray every day. May peace prevail on earth. The peace pole is written in 4 languages, including Arabic and Hebrew. Every time I say the phrase, "May peace prevail on earth," I get excited and I feel the atmosphere of peace. May peace prevail on earth. As-salam lil-alam ajma. Ishrei shalom alei adamot. Amen.
One group of Japanese tourists say they can't wait for Skymark to begin direct flights, and Saipan is in a bit better shape than it was yesterday, thanks to their help. These travelers promote world peace, and they bring a special spirit with them that spreads to all.
Let's go upstairs, please.
The Obayashi group comes to Saipan about once a year. The group has been here about 17 times. This year they came on the Skymark charter flight, and all of us who know them look forward to their visit. They look healthy, and the good weather has everybody in a good mood. Previously, they planted signs that read, "May peace prevail on earth," and each visit they maintain and rehabilitate them. Signs are written on 4 sides in English, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Saipan's a special place for the 74-year-old Obayashis. Their son was married here, and they love the sunshine, and they always travel with a purpose, cleaning up beaches, sightseeing places, and the memorials. The first stop, Banzai Cliff, and the group got to work cleaning the existing peace sign and then spent some quiet time. The conditions, absolutely beautiful. Got a gift to the G4S security guard. Flowers were delivered at the last command post before some prayers were said. The sign also cleaned, removing a year's worth of weathering. The group also picks up trash at all the sites they visit. At the foot of Suicide Cliff, they made an offering at the Japanese Peace Memorial and also cleaned off the signage there to get it just right. Armando Camposano is their guide.
Yeah, it's good to have to see some people from Japan. Hopefully there are a lot more coming in here. But these people are, they've been here before, and they're glad to be here. And
the trip included a stop at the grotto to polish and pick up trash, and then it was up to the top of Saipan, Mount Tampachau.
Namaste, I am Pamela Rai from India. The message of the peace pole is a significant, unifying thought for the world. The words, "May peace prevail on earth," encompassed in one simple statement, is a reminder of all the different peace prayers that have been chanted across India for generations. When the peace pole arrived in India, a gift of the Goi Peace Foundation, we were guided to plant it at an unusual space, a manufacturing facility of Alicon Cast Alloy Limited, an internationally renowned engineering company in the city of Pune. The Peace Pole has become a focal space for employees to begin the day with renewing their commitment to their own inner peace and sending out waves of pure thought for the well-being of all. Many say they have evolved from a feeling of I to we. It is our dream to plant 75 peace poles in India by the year 2022, the 75th anniversary of India's independence, to reinforce the message that each soul that uplifts oneself uplifts the world. May peace prevail on earth. Vishwa mein Shanti rahe.
पृथिवी शान्तिर् आपः शान्तिर् औषधयः शान्तिः.
Mabuhay, I'm Baldwin Ko, World Peace Prayer Society, International Humanitarian Peace. This is a peace pole. This is my peace pole. Sana may peace prevail on earth. Sana'y manatili ang kapayapaan sa mundo. The peace pole is currently installed at Bahay Chinoy Museum, Museum of Ethnic Chinese in Philippine Life. May peace prevail on earth. The peace pole personally and has become also our source of strength and positive energy to be able to fulfill the relief operations and our duty as citizens of our country and the world. May peace prevail on earth. Sana'y manatili ang kapayapaan sa mundo.
Hello again, everyone. I hope you have been enjoying this celebration and soaking up all the beautiful stories and messages our peaceful ambassadors have shared already. I've seen these videos so many times over, but it touches me every time I see them, all over again. So just thrilled to be able to share such beautiful messages and love for peace poles that our ambassadors have around the world. So as we close the continent of Asia, before we close the continent of Asia, I'd really like to honor all the Japanese members we have here today in our room.
We are, and everybody can wave and we'll scroll through and see your beautiful faces.
So I don't see them yet.
Anybody can change your view at the top right of your screen.
I'm not on gallery view.
To the gallery view, and
view.
everyone can see.
So everyone, welcome all our Japanese members. So these members have been carrying the message of peace out to the world for so many decades. Some of them here have known the late founder. So they carry the legacy of Masahisa Goi and their love for this movement. And I just honor and celebrate them here today. They are really our treasures. So Becky, can you unmute us? And then we'll say, I invite all our Japanese members and supporters to say, may peace prevail on earth together, or as a group or one by one. Becky, can you unmute them?
May peace prevail on us.
Yes, let's hear you, please.
Peace prevail on us.
So it just touches me so much to welcome all of them, and some of them I know personally, so it's such a joy to see them. Thank you so much for being here, all our Japanese members who are the backbone of our peace movement. They are the backbone of this peace movement for decades and decades. So I'd like to continue the program now. We still have several more continents to travel and visit. So please take in all the love and all of the joy that these peaceful ambassadors share with us as they plant and talk about their peace poles.
The peace pole is an internationally recognized symbol of the hopes and dreams of the entire human family, standing vigil in a silent call for peace on earth. Each peace pole bears the message, may peace prevail on earth, in different languages on each of its 6 sides. Our peace pole has the words in English, the 4 language we teach at Meadowbrook, Spanish, French, Mandarin, and Latin, and the Lakota language in honor of Mr. Hines, great respect for those Native American tribes. There are tens of thousands of peace poles in nearly every country in the world, dedicated as monuments to peace. We hope you'll find this site a place to come to reflect, to ground, and to find serenity. May peace prevail on earth.
Welcome to Texas on a beautiful fall day, the United States. We are here at the White Eel Lodge, a universal spiritual path. We're gifted with 75 acres of beautiful land.
We have beautiful land here for anyone to come walk through our paths. We have a labyrinth, which is a place where you can come and walk through and let your cares go. It's a wonderful place to visit. We hope that y'all will come and see us.
May peace prevail.
Peace prevail.
Good morning. This is Flo Bonamasso,
and I am outside of Unity Church of the North Shore in Evanston, Illinois, USA. I am here, a bit wet, a bit cold, standing in love next to their peace pole. And I am going to explain to you what I feel at this time in my life is the most important way I stand in love and show up for a more peaceful world. And that is taking care of my grandchildren, Sammy, almost 4, Jack, 1. And when I am taking care of them, we go into nature as much as possible. I show them kindness. I keep them safe. I give them infinite, unconditional love. We laugh, we have fun, and we talk about caring for others. And this is the way I show up. May peace prevail on earth and throughout the universe.
Happy International Peace Pole Day. We have our peace pole planted here in Prior Lake, Minnesota. My name's Karen. And as I ventured to find this peace pole and saw many, many trees along the way, I remembered that we are all peace poles. Every tree is a peace pole. And the way I emanate peace in the world is by walking, breathing, emanating and offering my love and light every day in the world. So I invite you to find one of the international peace poles that's planted around the world in your area. If there isn't one there, find a way to plant one. And in the meantime, live and be the peace, human, pole, person that you are. Peace prevails on earth.
Happy Global Peace Pole Day. I'm Greg Kramer at the Holston Valley Unitarian Universalist Church in Johnson City, Tennessee. The Unitarian Universalists have 7 principles at which we live by. The 6th principle reads, "We believe in the worth and dignity of each human being. All people on earth have an equal claim to life, liberty, and justice, and no idea, ideal, or philosophy is superior to a single human life. May peace prevail on earth."
Happy Global Peace Pole Day. I'm Janet Gunn, Wheat Ridge, Colorado, USA, and the steward of the onenesscommunity.org, which is designed around Barbara Marx Hubbard's Wheel of Co-Creation in cooperation with Humanities team, and a member of the Co-Creators Convergence community. I'm big on Facebook, and I made a resolution in 2018 to troll for love, peace, and truth. And I pray this prayer every day. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is discord, union. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. May peace prevail on earth.
Hi, this is Dave Willard in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Here's a peace pole that we have in our backyard, and this peace pole has traveled well and served us well. We first had it in our home in Centerport, Long Island, New York, and we brought it here 15 years ago. So the message of may peace prevail on earth has been with us in our homes in 2 different states and carried with us every day.
Today is Peace Pole Day, and a happy birthday to Masahi Shogoi for giving us this wonderful, wonderful prayer. May peace prevail on earth. And I'm sharing my personal peace pole that I got from my family in languages that are near and dear to our hearts as we think of special people and special times and how much this peace pole and prayer have meant to us over the years. Thank you. May peace prevail on earth.
Hello, everyone. Happy 2nd Annual Peace Pole Day. I am Renee Marie from Sacramento, California, the founder of Peace Poles for Schools and a retired Army Medical Service Corps officer. I have been planting peace poles since 2001 on school campuses across the country. I was even able to gift and dedicate 5 peace poles in Afghanistan in 2010. But just this week, I received word that a neighboring county has adopted a resolution, which I shared with them, asking that the entire county place peace poles on all 220 public school campuses. Co-creating a tangible place for peace on every campus remains my passion as a member of Veterans for Peace. If my peace poles could speak, they would say, I stand tall, I never sleep. I am the hope all people keep. In every land, in every tongue, I am the peace each heart has sung. My friend and a peace ambassador with me in this work is Maria Maldonado, and she will share what she's been up to. Hello, Maria.
Hi, I'm Maria Maldonado, and I'm from Folsom, California. Native wisdom is in alignment with conscious evolution, inspiring a culture of peace on Mother Earth, which teaches us that every choice we make affects the next 7 generations and has the power to heal the last 7 generations. I've been working with peace poles for schools for 5 years, and we planted 11 peace poles in every school in our city, from our kindergartens to our colleges, and that my son and I have attended. I believe if peace poles could speak, they would say all are welcome here. We are one. We choose to teach and live in peace, and it will prevail for the next 7 generations. I will now give the blessings of the 4 directions. Let's take 3 breaths together as we join our hearts as one. First breath, deep breath now. Second. And our last one. Spirit of the East, where the light comes from, gateway to the spirit, element of fire, come into our sacred circle and enlighten us. Please repeat after me and say, may peace be in our hearts. Together.
May peace be in our hearts.
Spirit of the South, where the sun is the strongest, gateway to the emotions and feelings, element of water, come into our sacred circle and strengthen us. May peace be in our schools. Together.
May peace be in our schools.
Spirit of the West, where the sun sets, gateway to the body, element of earth, come into our sacred circle and transform us. May peace be in our homes and communities. Together.
May peace be in our homes and our communities.
Spirit of the North, where the sun rests, gateway to the mind, element of air, come into our sacred circle and inform us. May peace prevail on earth. Together.
May peace prevail on earth.
Inantonat sitlan, inantonat sitlan, inantonan sitlan, tonat sitlan. Well away, well away, well
prevalezca en la tierra. A hope, and so it is.
Hi, my name is Karen Hoffman with Gateway to Dreams, and I represent the past of Ferguson. This home behind me is my childhood home. I was in this home from the time I was in second grade till I married my husband at age 18. And in the last year or so, it has burned to the ground, or not to the ground, but it has burned. When I was a kid growing up in Ferguson, there was love, there was kids, we played in the streets, black or white, it didn't matter.
And my name is Dr. Marty K. Casey, and I represent the present of Ferguson. I've come to know Ferguson very well after the unrest of Ferguson, the very first day that the event took place with the shooting of Michael Brown. I hit the streets, and I've been out here marching ever since. I am still, as an activist, if you will, an actress slash activist, I am still marching in the streets so that one day we can have peace and love for everyone.
And I'm Cookie Lee, and I represent the future of Ferguson, and I represent the vision and the dream that is absolutely possible in this city, that we can bring peace to this city, not only to Ferguson, but to all of St. Louis and beyond, recognizing that the power of peace is a ripple that emanates from the core of our being. And this peace pole right here represents our standing together in this unified field, in this unified way, anchoring peace here in the city of Ferguson. Thank you so much!
From black, brown, and white, we all say to you, may peace prevail on earth. Thanks.
Hello friends, my name is Ben Bowler from Unity Earth, and I am delighted to be here with you on Global Peace Pole Day, here from Oceania, from Australia, the ancient lands of Australia. And you can see here behind me the magnificent peace pole that stands in my office here in Melbourne, Australia. And this beautiful peace pole made from Australian timber was gifted to me by Fumi Johns and May Peace Prevail on Earth International. And it's something I'm incredibly proud of at events all over the world. We have been part of planting peace poles in Africa, in the Middle East, in India, Ethiopia, and across America. And I'm delighted to be with you on this significant occasion, Global Peace Pole Day from Oceania. May peace prevail on earth.
Morning, everyone. Really lovely to welcome you on this day when we are going to talk about peace poles and how peace poles have come into our lives, how they may have influenced our lives. And just, I know for myself, just the joy that they have brought to my life. And I asked them as a collective this morning, what was their message to us. was very simple. My peace poles are saying, there is always hope in the world if we listen with our hearts. We are the silent reminders that connect you to this memory that only love is real. Therefore, peace is your reality and your birthright.
But the peace pole that I have in my garden has the languages of my heritage as well as English and Japanese. And so it really stands as a strong, it just feels so strong in my garden. Everything around it just grows crazy. And it just feels like I'm planted into the earth, into my heritage, and gives me a sense of connection with that heritage, but also with the wider humanity.
I'm just reminded of the day where we had the ceremony at Mary Ann's in Druin, and what a dreadful day it was, and we were all huddled under outdoor cover, and it was just bucketing down. And you know, we did the ceremony, and then when there was a break in the rain, we went out and planted her peace pole. And once it was as soon as it was planted in the ground, a beam of sunlight came down on top of the peace pole.
I remember that.
We have a beautiful peace pole in the Geelong Botanical Gardens that we planted when the Dalai Lama came out many years ago. And that's the background there. So I often walk in this park, and it is just beautiful to see the conifer behind it growing, and just seeing people over the years, people just stopping with their children, reading the message. What is the peace pole saying if it could talk? And it's saying, look at me. It says, everyone can make a difference. Hold on to those words and take action. May peace prevail on earth.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to join you today. I'm Michael Raby, and I'm the coordinator of the Canberra Rotary Peace Bell here in Canberra, Australia, the national capital of Australia. And I'm going to talk about our Canberra Rotary Peace Bell and our Canberra, or at least our Australian centenary project we set out to see if we could have 100 peace poles donated by 100 Rotary clubs to 100 schools. I'm very delighted to join you on this Global Peace Pole Day to be celebrated on the 22nd of November. So thank you very much for allowing me to join you today to talk about the Canberra Rotary Peace Bell and the Rotary Centenary Peace Pole project. Both of these ideas started in the 1950s from Japan, and I'm just going to talk about how this all came about and how they're connected. Now, the first peace bell was created in New York at the United Nations by Chiyoji Nagagawa back in 1954. He was a Japanese soldier who fought in China and then in Burma. He was wounded in Burma, unconscious, and as he came back to consciousness, he heard the sound of a temple bell, and that caused him to have what I call an aha moment, and he resolved then to never undertake an act of war again, and he spent his life dealing with peace, including donating this peace bell to the United Nations. And so with the thoughts of peace symbols, I was approached about the idea of a Rotary Centenary project, and the people organising it from Melbourne wanted to use our peace bell as a symbol. But in 2018, our Rotary Club had been to Eastern Europe, including Warsaw in Poland, where we visited the Warsaw Peace Bell, and guess what? Right beside it, there it is, Peace Pole. And so when the Melbourne Rotary people rang me about the centenary of Rotary, I said, why don't we set out to create a program? Of course, peace poles have been available since 1955, and Masa Hisagoi was the creator. And so within 1 year of each other, two Japanese men responding to the horrors of the Second World War, and in particular the dropping of the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, came up with these two peace ideas, which we've combined from the Canberra Rotary Peace Bell with the Peace Pole Centenary Project. There have been lots of impacts. We created the special logo. We've created this plaque which describes the work of Masahisa Goi, and that plaque is included on our peace poles. The first of our peace poles was donated to St Vincent's Primary School in Aranda. It's probably our favourite school because one of their young students came to her principal with her pocket money from that week, $2 or $3 in coins, and she said, I want to give this money to the Peace Bell. We have placed peace poles right across Australia. Every state and territory now has peace poles erected. We encourage each of the schools that take a peace pole to have a ceremony around their pole to recognise the International Day of Peace in September, and we have created a little ceremony that they can conduct at those times, and we encourage the donating Rotary clubs to send a member to read the message of peace from the Secretary General of the United Nations. And so we're bringing together the school, the teachers, the students, Rotary International, the United Nations, all in a spirit of peace. Now, Peace Pole 100 of 100 has been placed in Lennox Gardens adjacent to our Peace Pole, and you can see there we've now reserved not 100 peace poles but 211 peace poles around Australia, and we're still counting. What's next? Well, our latest idea, and it's just an idea at this stage, but we're looking to see 30 peace poles placed in primary schools in Canberra and our sister city in Nara to recognise the 30th anniversary of our sister city relationship. We're yet to talk to Nara about the idea, but we're hoping that we can find 15 Rotary clubs to donate 15 poles to schools in Nara who are learning English, and we will find 15 primary schools in Canberra where the students are learning Japanese, and one by one we'll marry a school up in each location so they can start communicating one from the other. And let me just finish and say, may peace prevail on earth. Thank you very much.
Hey there, I am Mojima Eto'oda, the Nigerian Peace Representative of May Peace Prevail on Earth International. Here by me is a peace pole, a 4-side peace pole with 4 major languages of the world. First is the English language, May Peace Prevail on Earth. And we have the French language here, Pousilapes, dans le monde, and the Efik language where I come from, Yaimodu Kisam. With me in my hand, I have a desktop peace pole with 4 languages, 3 major Nigerian languages. First is the Hausa, Zaman Lafia Moke Bukata Adunia, and we have it in Igbo, Kaudogba Sanowa. Also in Yoruba, Ki Alafia Joba, Nile Aye. I love Peace Pole because Peace Pole is an inspiration. Each time you came across Peace Pole, you think peace, you talk peace, and you don't think violence. So I love Peace Pole because Peace Pole in our city hall, in our community hall, in our council hall, many have been inspired. Many do not think about violence any longer. Rather, many think peace. So I encourage each and every one to think peace at all times, and to also plant peace pole in their community, in their places of worship, in everywhere they find themselves, so that at all times they can think peace. So I say, may peace prevail on earth. Thank you.
Greetings of peace and blessing. My name is Muse Hailu. I have a privilege of serving as the Director of Global Partnership and representative to the United Nations and African Union for United Religious Initiative. When I first saw the Peace Pole over 2 decades, I was so inspired, and it really resonated deep inside my heart, as it has its universal message focused on May Peace Prevail on Earth. And since then, it became my motto, and I centered all my work around this core universal prayer. If these people would talk or say something to humanity, especially now, in this particular period of our history, I feel it would have said, people of the world, citizens of the world, please go beyond the trivial difference you have and show reverence for all life forms. Have compassion, respect, and express and commit for human dignity. And this universal prayer is the antidote to all the challenge that we are seeing in the world: hate, xenophobia, discrimination. May peace prevail in our mind, in our heart, in our family, in our community, throughout the world. May peace prevail on earth. Salam በምድራችን ይስፈን።
Hello everyone. My name is Elena Becu from Uruguay, and last year during the pandemic we created 88 peace poles in 7 countries in Latin America. It was amazing because of course we couldn't get together. So what we did, everyone created and planted their own peace pole at home, and then we got together on Zoom and we shared our experiences, and then later I created a video with the 88 peace poles. You will see now a few of these peace poles, and thank you very much.
My name is Gabriela Pasquel Garcia. I am the representative in Mexico for May Peace Prevail on Earth International.
And I am Patricia Ann Talley. I am the International Director for the Amigos de la Paz program for May Peace Prevail on Earth International.
We send warm greetings to you from our tropical beach community of Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo, Guerrero on the Pacific coast of Mexico. We're so thrilled to be here with you.
Thank you. Thank you. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce Engineer Rogelio Suazo, who is the Director of International Relations and Investments for Fonatur, the Natural Tourism Fund. He will explain the peace program in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo. Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra.
May peace prevail on earth.
Mi nombre es Rogelio Suazo Ortiz, representante de Fonatur del Centro Integralmente Planeado Ixtapa. Este proyecto nace en el 2010 conjuntamente entre el Centro de la Paz de Charlotte, Michigan y la Dirección de Turismo del municipio, de tal manera que se busca la situación en el desarrollo, erigir obeliscos, de tal manera que en sus 4 costados tengan el texto que la paz prevalezca sobre la tierra, en náhuatl, que es una lengua indígena, en inglés, en español y en francés. Hay personas, líderes que se han sumado a este proyecto, como es Gerarda González del Club Rotario, el profesor Eduardo Castrejón de la Escuela Superior de Turismo, los cuales han llevado diferentes seminarios para inculcar la paz a nuestros jóvenes y a nuestros niños. El 21 de septiembre es el Día Internacional de la Paz, la cual se celebra con danzantes locales indígenas, y es muy importante mencionar que también la Cruz Roja, los Scouts, escuelas, universidades se suman a este proyecto. En febrero del 2020 se llevó a cabo el aniversario del primer obelisco creado en Zihuatanejo, el cual se encuentra frente a lo que es el Museo de la Costa Grande. En febrero del 2021 se llevará a cabo nuevamente la inauguración o la develación de una placa en la cual contará con todos los nombres de las personas que han apoyado para erigir este obelisco.
¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra!
Es importante mencionar que el primer hotel, el cual cuenta con un obelisco que la paz prevalezca sobre la tierra, es el Hotel Brisas, seguido por el Hotel Catalina Beach y Villas del Pacífico. La única escuela del estado que cuenta actualmente con un obelisco que la paz prevalezca sobre la tierra es el Instituto Lizardi.
¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra!
En febrero de este año, conjuntamente con la Organización de la Paz, en la cual es encabezada por el municipio por Patricia Hanjale y Gabriela Pasquel, se llevó a cabo en Ixtapa la develación de un obelisco y la creación de una plaza por la paz.
¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra!
Estuvimos acompañados para la develación de este obelisco por Funny John Stewart, directora ejecutiva de May Peace Prevail on Earth International, Deborah Muldrow, la representante de la Fundación de la Organización de las Naciones Unidas, la cual ya está retirada, pero hizo el favor de acompañarnos, así como la fuerza de tarea del doctor Martin Luther King, así como por otras personalidades que nos hicieron el favor de acompañarnos.
Nosotras pusimos nuestras manitas en la base del monumento. ¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra!
A nombre de Fonatur me siento honrado en recibir este reconocimiento del turismo sustentable de Amigos por la Paz.
¡Sí! ¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra!
Ahora les toca a ustedes, niñas, estudiar y trabajar duro para crear un mundo mejor para todos nosotros.
¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra! ¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra! ¡Que la paz prevalezca en la tierra!
Hello again, everyone. My heart is so full, and what a beautiful way to celebrate Global Peaceful Day and the birthday of our founder, Masahisa Goi. And that was a beautiful presentation by our friends from Fonatur in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo in Mexico. And I believe they're here with us in the Zoom room. So hola to all of you from Fonatur in Ixtapa, Zihuatanejo. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hello, friends, Patricia and everyone. We love you so much. And I can't wait to see you all again on my next visit to all of you. So thank you so much. You know, during this program, we have a lot of people watching us on Facebook. And I thought I would love to read to you some of the comments, but I think I need glasses because the print is way too small for me to read. So I'm going to ask Becky if she would to come on now to share with us some of the comments. Becky, would you do that for us?
Yes, I would love to. Oh, it is so incredible to see how many beautiful souls around the world are joining Spiritual Hearts with us here and holding this space for peace on earth and celebrating Global Peace Pole Day. And so we want to send our gratitude to Sophronia and to Margot and Joseph and Amanda, Ben, and oh, there's just so many people asking questions too for me about where people can get a peace pole, and would love you to share that in a minute. But we're so grateful for everybody sharing the live stream as well. I see David's there and all of the engagement, and Moya, and I hope I'm saying your name right, and Maria and Patricia, thank you so much for joining us, and we're so grateful. And for those of you who catch this after it's live, we send our gratitude to you into the future, which will be your now when you're watching this. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for sharing those comments, Becky. And right, you asked about where people can get a peace pole, and we do sell them on our shoppeace.org shoppeace.org. Also, you can just go to our homepage, worldpeace.org. That's the URL to our website, worldpeace.org, and you'll see buttons on where, to click on the button to go to our Shop Peace page. So please go and look at all the beautiful items we have. And also, just remember, you can create your own peace pole if you wish. So as you saw in some of the countries in Latin America, people crafted their own. So please remember, you don't have to have a purchased peace pole. You can go and be creative and get your family engaged, your friends engaged, communities engaged in crafting your own peace pole. And we're happy to provide all the translations of the languages we have. We have over 100 languages in stock. So please inquire on how you are able to do that. So we are getting close to the finish now, but before we do, I'd love to introduce my dear friend and colleague and partner and co-creator, Dot Maver of Global Silent Minute, to share the sacred space of silence, to help us activate all those peace poles, planting the tens of thousands of peace poles that have been planted around the world by all of our friends. She will take us into the meditative power of silence to activate all these peace poles around the world. So please welcome Dot Maver.
Thank you, Fumi. What a beautiful, beautiful, inspiring, uplifting program and celebration. The Global Silent Minute is galvanizing humanity to recognize the necessity to embed a new paradigm, to create the culture of peace so that challenges and conflicts are resolved before they escalate to violence. The inspiration for the original Silent Minute was born on a battlefield near Jerusalem in World War I, when an officer who knew he would not survive the war asked his comrade, Wellesley Tudor Pole, to find a way for him and the millions like him to assist daily from the other side, through the power of silence, to end a greater war that he saw coming. That way became the Big Ben Silent Minute, launched in World War II. Its daily, rhythmic impact was acknowledged as significant in assisting to end the war and in demonstrating the awesome power of silence as a spiritual weapon. In fact, after the World War ended, a high-ranking German officer said, "We couldn't find a way to counter your secret weapon. It was preceded by ringing of bells, and I believe you called it the Silent Minute." Our spiritual weapon is harnessing the power of silence in selfless service to be used for the benefit of all, to ultimately bring an end to all warring, to bring peace to humankind and all life. The power of silence is greater than we know. We regenerate through silence. On this day, honoring Masahisa Goi, we dedicate our Global Silent Minute to activate peace poles around the world, an acupuncture infrastructure for peace. And we give thanks to all those who have planted peace poles, held ceremonies, and who have offered this prayer to the world consistently throughout the years. May peace prevail on earth. We take a deep breath together as we imagine healing and peace activated within our own hearts. And we link our hearts across distance. Now we take another moment and we invite all those on the other side of the veil to assist with our intention for peace in the world. We are mindful of Masahisa Goi, Wellesley Tudor Pole, Avon Madison, and all those who are cooperating from the other side of the veil. And we invite them to cooperate with our sacred intention of silence as action for peace on earth. When you hear the Tibetan singing bowl, we have entered the minute of sacred silence, activating peace poles around the world. Arigato. Thank you, everyone, for holding this intentional minute of sacred silence. May peace prevail on earth.
Thank you so much, Dot. Infinite gratitude. I now feel and see all those tens of thousands of peace pulls that we collectively activated, and they are now radiating their light to all the four corners of the earth, above and below, for peace to prevail on earth. Thank you so much, Dot. So before we close this event, I'd like to introduce one more guest, Kristen Hoffman, who has a message of peace for us. And I would also like to share a song that she played at Fuji Sanctuary, which is, as you know, the spiritual home of the May Peace Prevail on Earth movement. So please welcome Kristen Hoffman.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen Hoffman, and I am wishing you a happy Global Peace Pole Day. You will be hearing my song called Ocean in Me, which I had the great honor of playing at the Fuji Sanctuary for the signing of the Fuji Declaration. At the Fuji Sanctuary, I felt the great energy of May Peace Prevail on Earth, the birthplace of these incredible peace poles that are all over our planet. And as we celebrate their energy today, we remember how important it is to have these gathering spaces where all can come together and celebrate the most important energies of love, light, peace, and harmony.
Thank you so much, Kristen, for offering us that song from Fuji Sanctuary. It touches my heart every time I listen to that. And what a beautiful, heartfelt birthday celebration we have had for the late founder Masahisa Goi. And he will be truly touched to know that so many people love peace poles as much as he loved peace poles, and as much as I love peace poles. So touched by all of your well wishes and messages that we have heard, and traveling from continent to continent, just being uplifted by all of you. And so we do understand the power of peace poles. I think we felt that today on this program, and I'd like to say that peace poles raise unity and peace consciousness wherever they are planted. So please, if you have not planted a peace pole or dedicated one, please be encouraged to do that soon in your community, and join the Peace Pole Network to join us heart to heart in this beautiful, beautiful consciousness raising activity, and to plant also love and appreciation to our planet Earth. As when you plant a peace pole, the roots of peace go way deep inside to the core of planet Earth, and Earth loves that too, as well as the sky, as the peace pole points to the sky. So join us in the Peace Pole movement and become a family of the Peace Pole Network. We're ready to close now. We have to say goodbye, but before we do that, I'd like to go to gallery view and once again look at all of our friends here, our beautiful friends. And Noel and Bob, thank you so much for being here. I recognize some of our friends. Oh, Fonatur, hello, Ixtapa. And Zihua, thank you so much. And all of these beautiful, beautiful friends here. Saito-san, who's just so active in getting people on online prayers. Oh, there's a little doggy also. Thank you. Becky, are you? Oh, I'm able to go from page to page here, clicking. Thank you, everyone. Why don't we unmute all and have everyone just join in a chorus of May Peace Prevail on Earth. You're all welcome. May peace prevail. May peace prevail. Hi, Margaret. May peace prevail on Earth. Hi, Michael. May peace prevail on Earth. Hi, Monica. May peace prevail. Jenny. On Earth. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Peace prevail.
Peace prevail on Earth.
Peace prevail on Earth.
Hello, everyone. Oh,
thank you,
beautiful.
Fumi.